Hello everyone, another episode from Victoria Free, and last time we had a great quote by Winston Churchill, so today's, that's gonna be Moltke the Elder. And again, I think that quote fits the setting perfectly. So, the quote is, I have learned again that one cannot be too strong in battle. Helmut von Moltke the Elder. I said Moltke the Elder. I haven't noticed his name. Helmut von Moltke the Elder. Beautiful, beautiful quote. Always be strong as possible, or even over strong if it makes any sense to you. It's simply better, easier. I mean, Helmut von Moltke is talking about battle, but it also applies to operational and strategic level as well, and political level as well, even down to, well, now I'm switching the context, even down to your own personal life. It's simply better to be too strong, or in general, be strong as possible. Whether you work out in the gym, whether you running, whether you play any other sport, be as strong as possible. Be over strong, if it makes sense. Yeah, I'm repeating that because being over strong, what does it mean? I'm trying to put the emphasis on being strong, on striving for strongest. You know what I mean. Let's come back to game. Also I'm supposed to start a timer. Okay, it's running now. So, I'm recording one episode after another, so I know what's going on currently. And I believe now the goal is to simply wait for something about 19th of August until truce between Belgium and Netherlands ends. Yeah? By the way, we are called now United Belgian States. I named the episode United States of Belgium because it sounds cooler, you know? But that's fine, I like that name too. Unfortunately, slightly radicals number increased, but we can deal with that. Also, quick look at the map. So, no one is waging wars in Europe. Well, nor Prussia, neither Ottomans. Kinda surprising to me. I'm wondering about Italy. Are they going to form one solid nation, or they will just wait? We have some type of revolt or civil war in United States of America. Not a big deal. But other than that, it seems to be very, very quiet, unfortunately. Alright, so I'm going to either on pause, or I'm going to either switch to still frame buildings, or yeah, still frame buildings. I'm still worried about glass price. And also steel price, because that's gonna increase it tremendously. Question is whether my private sector will wish to increase the number of steel mills. Okay, those are Flanders. What about Bologna? Here we have 15 plus 1, and we have maximum amount of iron mines. And now question about iron. Let's go to market, goods. Let's find iron, where it is. I think that's gonna be in luxury goods. No. Industrial goods. Here we have steel, and here we have iron. And we have deficit of iron, by surprise. Holy shit. We can go for dynamite, which will increase the production. But that balance will be, truly affected. And also productivity will decrease. But the goods production will be increased, so I think it's worth it. Condensing engine pump, what about it? Oh, that's something I should consider, yeah. Let's produce more iron. Less explosives will be used, which will decrease the price of them. But more tools and coal, which is totally fine. Also, that's gonna free up some laborers. And we are gonna hire engineers and machinists. Let's take a look at that. Could not hire engineers due to iron mines in Valorant. It's a higher productivity to want to compete employees. I know. What about Steam Donkey? It's not gonna work. Interesting. That would decrease iron production. Why is that? What about rail transportation? That's also not a good option. That dynamite. I could think about it, but look at the balance and productivity. That sucks. Yeah, that's way more iron production because of the condensing engine pump. Let's see how market will react to it. And let's go here for a moment, which is Flanders, and to the production of steel. Okay, we are using the latest technologies. Same here? Yeah, that's correct. I think I could switch to it. Steel frame buildings. I could also subsidize glass. Alright, let's take a look at the glass. Glass production. I have 13 crystal glass. That's gonna increase the glass production. Of course, productivity will decrease terribly, and balance as well. Lead price will increase, fortunately. Okay, ceramics. No, I definitely need more glass. And here we have just glass blowing, basic method of production. Okay, so what about lead mines? We go to Bologna, and here we have lead mines. Yeah, they suck. They are unwilling to hire. This building will not hire because it predicts that doing so would reduce its productivity below what it considers the minimum viable threshold of £3. What's your problem, guys? What's your problem? I could increase productivity by switching to nitroglycerin. But does it make sense? I can also increase productivity by switching to atmospheric engine pump, but that's gonna produce less lead, which does make sense to me. I can increase lead production by doing so. What about switching to nitroglycerin? I don't know. We could try it. Oh, that's a question. Really hard to answer it. I don't know how that's gonna affect it though. I'm really willing to switching to those steel frame buildings. I know that may cost me a lot, but I'm curious how the market will react to it. Boom. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, what's here? Available decisions. Okay. Standard of living and expensive good. Glass, I know. We could pay some subventions for import. Belgian market has a shortage of glass. I would prefer producing more, though. So maybe subventions are not the way to go. Because if I pay for the import, my market might be less willing to build factories. Yeah, expensive grain. No, it's not very expensive. Come on, I'm paying additional subventions for it. Preferably, I would like to go for no tariffs. And maybe they will start building the wheat farms. Who knows? Okay, that's not a problem anymore. It's still glass, which is a problem. We have March 1st. You are using 100%? You're not using 100% of my... of the construction sector. Private. No way. There's over 500 available. Okay. I'm also curious about military technologies, whether I can change them. If I go to military... Okay, I have navy here. Oh, I was supposed to also build some navy. Maybe I should do it now. Marine Royale. Light ships or ironclads. Monitors. Destroyers. Dreadnoughts, battleships. I think I'm gonna take maybe 2 ironclads. Oh, there's no man to fill in that role. But I can try building that in Rhine. I mean, Flanders, sorry. Let's see whether someone will be attracted to that position. It costs a lot though. Any shortages? No, it's the problem with glass mostly. Oh, glass shortage now. How cool. Can I expand construction sector now? No, it's still 25 maximum. Yeah, and problem with glass, of course. Do you invest in that? Let me take a look. You don't want to invest in glassworks, despite the fact that the price changed drastically. A doctrine of iron and steam, what's that? Event in Flanders. The introduction of vessels with metal-skinned hulls represents nothing less than a revolution in naval warfare. Near impervious to traditional types of shot, Admiral Adrian de Decker assures us that Belgian domination of the seas will be absolute. Yeah, especially having Great Britain next to us, for sure. While wooden ships with iron men might beat iron ships with wooden men. Oh, interesting quote. It sure does not hurt to have the armor on our side. This will make our line of battle invincible. Navy defense. Metal bows, metal rams. What could go wrong? Yeah, of course. Ram craze. That sounds like a technology from Roman Empire. They were ramming enemy ships, the Carthaginian ships. United Belgian States rules the waves. Prestige from Navy power projection. Oh, that could be actually good. I don't need Navy defense. I'm gonna take that. Of course my Navy sucks, so I don't know what's my power projection with Navy, but... Can I check somewhere? That? Prestige? Show me it. 18 from Navy power projection and 67 from Army projection. Alright. Sounds decent. Okay, I'm just clicking random stuff. Let me go to my colonies. Okay, we are trying to expand as much as possible, which is great. Marina Kingdom. You have 25 battalions? Of regular troops? Holy shit. Pretty impressive. And here we have my colonies, which currently suck terribly, but trying to do as much as possible to establish them. I mean, I don't do anything, right? The Spectre hunting the world. I think we will actually get rid of that, which is good. It will not materialize. It's June 12th. Soon we will start making diplomatic play on Holland. It's still only 35 battalions. Definitely can do it. And look at the amount of steel mills being built. Jesus Christ. This is great. Where are they? Mostly Flanders or... Yeah, we have already 20 plus 7 steel mills in Wallonia. Holy moly. And that's mostly probably of that company. Societe Anonyme John Cocker. Awesome. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Information available decision. I could try to survey skyscraper site. 500 bureaucracy. I don't even have that much. My god. What are the expenditures? Education, health system, law enforcement, and colonial affairs. Yeah, I want to be able to afford more. Not laws for now, but I can think about that National Guard though. It's a decent law. Okay, August 25th. Which means that probably I can start making some claims. Diplomatic play. There it is. Diplomatic demands. Annex country. I cannot. Rank of Netherlands is less or equal to insignificant power. Demanding this will result in a diplomatic incident in Rhine, giving 96.4 infamy. I bet that's a lot. Annex subject? I also cannot do that. What about conquer state? Oh, that's something I can do it. Gelre or Poland? What about... Oh my god. I can only do one? No, that sucks. Okay, let's take a look at the state then. What you have here? You have some company in Galre. And you also have Holland Textile Company. Which seems to be quite decent. Population, 2 millions. In Galre, also 2 millions. Cultures, Dutch. In Holland, that's very similar. Albanian, Greek. What we have here? Protestants, okay. Professions, mostly laborers. Here we have mostly peasants, clerks, and some laborers. Looks like Galera seems to be more attractive to me. Also the attraction is high here. Weekly migration plus 84, pop growth. Alright, impoverished, middling, wealthy. Just looking at all of those statistics. There is way less peasants, which is actually good. And taking a look at the industry, I think that might be better option. What you are focused in? Your focus is on what? On by gallery premium. Oh, food security. You are responsible for a lot of well, basically for food production. So wheat farms. You own 45 trade centers, 60 rye farms. Okay. Friesland, Galre, Poland. 13 Galre. Friesland? Where is Friesland? Oh, Friesland is here, unfortunately. Okay. What about that company? Textile Mills. Has 20 in Holland and 14 in Galre. And what's your... okay, your cash reserve is 1 million. And for that company, it's only 400,000. Probably that's, well, better option. 466 in the world. It's not great. What about that? 11th in the world. Well, that's the question. What we want to conquer. I wouldn't mind to go for Galre, but Amsterdam seems to be an interesting choice as well. In general, it kind of sucks. I mean, those both states sucks. So there are some coal mines available, but in general, there is nothing interesting here. Empty states. Okay, I'm gonna take Holland, I guess, just because of that company. I'm just wondering whether that company will belong to me. Also, I'm getting new ports, which is always nice. Okay, I'm gonna go for Conquer State. Take Treaty Port. United Belgian States forces Netherlands to see the treaty port in the Holland State region. Oh, it's only 12 infamy, but is it going to give me only a port or the whole state? Probably only a port. Return state, I cannot demand anything because I don't have claims. Liberate country. There is no Wallonian though? Oh, it sucks. Independence? Also, no. Increase autonomy? No. Yeah, I'm gonna annex country. What I can annex? Oh, I could annex Switzerland. And also Lippe. Interesting. What else I could annex? Could try to annex Congo. Maybe? Maybe I should? Oh, I could also annex Dutch East Indies. But look at the amount of infamy. Holy shit. I may use that actually at some point. Why not? Okay, I'm gonna conquer state. And I'm gonna take Holland first. And let's see. So Dutch East Indies will... Technically they will help them. What if I guarantee independence of Dutch East Indies? Draft the treaty. Support independence. And I'm gonna ask you for obligation. 15% only. That sucks. If I do so, are you going to well, try to free up from Netherlands. Diplomacy. Dutch East India's liberties desires dominion. Damage relations with... well, with who? With Netherlands. Alright. Dominion of Netherlands. Yeah, I'm gonna guarantee your independence. Let's see what will happen. Open diplomacy. No, draft a treaty. I'm gonna support independence and... military assistance? I cannot ask for obligation, right? No. Dutch East India is supported by United... no, I think that's enough. I don't need to take more. I'm gonna send you a proposal. Unless I can take money from you. Bound for 5 years. Money transfer. How much you can give me? Oh lord, maybe 10,000? Probably not worth it. What about Treaty Port? West Java? No, you of course will not accept it. Low commitment. That's not something I need. State transfer? Yeah, you won't agree on anything, right? Nope, no chance. Okay, I'm gonna just guarantee your independence for free. Why not? 10th proposal. Okay, can support more declared interests. I have... oh. Brussels Convention entered into force. Cool. Yeah, I can declare another interest. I just don't know what should I declare. Maybe in Zanj? What about conquering the Madagascar? Sounds like a plan. Or maybe North China? Invasion of China? Gonna declare interest here. Maybe invasion of Madagascar sounds like a plan. Alright. Should we start diplomatic play now? Okay, I'm going for Navy. What about you? Okay, that Navy is almost ready. Do we know what's your Navy? Netherlands Navy? 7 ships. Current 7, this is the 19th place. What about my Navy? My Navy is 18th, so probably we'll lose it. The goal will be to simply defend that place. Maybe let's wait for that another ironclad. I'm just wondering what will happen with Dutch East Indies. My leverage is low? Why is that? Kinda sucks. Would be nice if they just part ways. But they can... well, maybe they will not join war against us. Because we guarantee their independence. Okay. Sanch interest activated. Yeah, there's a lot of information now. Dismiss all of them. What is it? Oh, shit. I press on escape while putting down my cup of coffee. Foreign political lobby formed. Anti-Belgian League has formed in Russia. Oh, really? Well, screw you guys. Don't care about you. And improved relations broken because they are absolutely perfect between two countries. Now I'm thinking about expanding something. Question is that can't really do much. Oh, actually I can. Yeah, tax collection. I always forgot about it. So we will build 2 in Flanders and let's take a look at Wallonia. Yeah, that's the same story. I'm gonna build 2 as well. Government administration. Go. What's the problem? Available decisions. Expensive ironclads in the Belgian market. Yeah, well, I know. And we have empty pockets even. What's that? A series of perceived poor decisions by the Equatorial Bantu National Movement. Really? Who cares about them? Come on. They are insignificant. Support marginal. 1%. Jesus. Has led to a notable decrease in its ability to raise money. Numerous wealthy sympathizers have quietly halted their support for the movement in its current form. We do not wish to appear partisan, always the same refrain. The organizer paced back and forth within his tiny office, fist clenched until it felt as if his knuckles were about to burst through his skin. Occasionally he stole a glance at the unopened envelopes on his desk, all of which he knew would repeat a variation on the same. Partisan? What did that mean? They cared for something? That they had chosen to do something beyond count the money in their vaults? He had something important to do. Something which would improve society itself. They had the chance to do the same. In that light, how could partisanship possibly be bad? Oh, 2% of pops in Flanders become more loyalist. Perhaps it will find alternative sources of funds. And that's gonna decrease political movement pop attraction. Yeah, well, everything dies in the end, some faster than others. I'm gonna take those additional pops in Flanders to become more loyalist. Why not? Awesome, look at that. 130,000 men. Let's go. Okay, what about my navy? Are you ready? Supply network. Marine Royale. Awesome. We have those twin ironclads. Intercepting. Coordinated interception. Or blockade. Raid convoys. Organized merchant convoys. Admiral convoys protection. Admiral interception chance. I think that's what I'm going to do. Organized merchant convoys. When the war breaks, I think that's the best option available. Or coordinated interception. It's gonna increase casualties and admiral interception chance increased. No, I should focus on convoying. So we are going to switch to it. Support vessels, submarines. Oh, that would be nice. Alright, and let's take a look. My army is probably ready now. It's about time to give them war. 35 battalions, minor power. Yeah, I think that's not gonna last forever. We need to speed up because that's not enough to make a single war. We are going to conquer Holland first. Yeah, Dutch East Indies. Theoretically, they will have them. Austria's opinion will decrease, or this is the current state. Austrian relative preference for United Belgian states. Netherlands or their neutrality score, whichever ends up lower. Blah blah blah. Are they going to help me? No. But they are not going to help Netherlands either, so... Prediction? Oh, Prussia will maybe help us. United Belgian states and reducing their relations with 23 countries. Yeah, well, shit happens, right? Undecided. So that's their current opinion? Yeah, this is the current opinion. Oh, their opinion is terrible on me. It's not very nice. Not very nice of you guys, come on. United States minus 27? Oh, this is basically relative preference, not the opinion. That's gonna damage my relations with 23 countries by 15 with Great Britain, Prussia, France, Russia, Prussia, Austria, USA. That's not gonna hurt us. Pretty infamy? Probably not too much as well. Forced diplomatic play, they will not accept. Of course they will not. Okay, I'm gonna confirm it. Let's see. Okay, Dutch East Indies breaks Brussels Convention. Okay. Alright. I thought that you will make a different decision, but fair enough. French attitude worsened. American attitude improved. Dutch East Indies attitude worsened. War goal added. I'm gonna dismiss all of that. What's your demand? Conquer Belgium, Western New Guinea. Oh. You can actually do that. Okay, I'm gonna add war goal, conquer state. And I'm gonna take Galre. Can I do it? That's the cost is high. But why not? I can lose the colonies. This is fine. I hope that Dutch East Indies will help me, but Looks like not really. Okay, so that's the primary demand, that's the secondary demand. I could also add another war goal. I'm a player, whatever it means. I have no idea what 95 means, but... USA is leaning towards Netherlands. So they can mobilize 405 battalions. Hopefully they will not back the map. That's gonna kill us. That's gonna end that series though. For real. Also, I forgot that I'm expanding the breach loading artillery. 11 weeks left. Maybe I should wait. Right. So yeah, I'm worse position than I thought. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna mobilize my army now. Here it is. Mobilize, and now when you mobilize, I'm gonna deploy you to front. Should I deploy you already, or I should wait for mobilization? I'm gonna wait for mobilization. France withdraws from Luxembourg Convention? I don't remember that. What was that? Treaty. Oh, thank you that I cannot check that. I was curious. Ottoman Empire withdraws from Luxembourg Declaration? Really? As well? Oh, that was from the beginning of the game, I believe. Oh, okay. Now I can deploy you to the front line. Boom. Okay, a second army is also ready. Boom. Deploy you. You are both in defense, which is correct. I could start raising conscripts as well. And I think I'm gonna do so. Yeah, I'm gonna raise them. Just in case, because I have no clue how that's gonna affect it. Okay, maybe I should cancel some of those. Decrease. I have some decrease here as well. Western New Guinea front. And no. I'm gonna cancel it for now. And I'm gonna cancel emergency relief here as well. Maybe I can increase enlistment effort now. Let me take a look. Oh yeah, I can. 400 of 40. Fortunately, I have less of 40 than before, but this is just fine. Also some information I should care about. Not really. Okay, let's see. Prussia is leaning towards me, but oh, you are embargoing me, bastards. Oh, you also. United States of America is sided with Netherlands in diplomatic play. No way. No, wait a second. Sided? Are you going to help them? Supporting. Alright, yeah, they are supporting them. Holy shit. Liberia sided with as well? Why is that? Okay, let's take a look. Maybe United States will not mobilize their battalions. Okay, 22 mobilized. Yeah, unfortunately they are mobilizing their forces. A triumph for all the United Belgian State. What is it? Firebreak. Whether through the trust of our people or the truncheons of our soldiers, United Belgian States has emerged unbroken from the wave of socialist agitation that threatened it. Yeah, well, that's a great success. They still saw the pamphlets sometimes, decayed paper corpses trapped in the gutters, caked in soot and mud, bold red and black ink abraded by rough stones and rougher footsteps. The police had not bothered to pick them up, viewing them as an affront to their gloves, or perhaps realizing that their fallen remnants made more of a statement than their complete disappearance. A triumph for all of United Belgian States. Legitimacy, loyalists from political movements, political strength for laborers, and we'll get 2% of both upper and middle strata more loyalists, okay? And then we have also things will never be the same again. Loyalists from political movement, fascist movement for attraction, okay? Reactionary movement for attraction. Yeah, no. I think the war to come. Jesus, it sounds like German Reich, Belgian Reich, okay. Victories against socialism. I'm gonna take it. This is a good option. The Great Garment Factory Fire. Oh no, a deadly fire has killed many workers in Flanders due in part to dangerous working conditions and locked emergency exits. It has been revealed that Willem Bukorn, a prominent member of the industrialists, was the owner of the now scorched factory. One of the men who tried to put out the fire testified at the inquiry. I thought the room was just full of charred machinery, he said, but then I stepped on something soft. Yeah, that was probably an. William Bukorn must be held responsible for these deaths. No, why? This is just the price of progress. Exactly. This is price of progress. Now, I'm really worried about them. Oh my god. Okay, they are sending 23 battalions. Only 23 battalions. And 5 battalions from Liberia. They are coming my way. Oh, wait a second. I have to use that fleet, right? You have assigned task. Merchant convoys. Am I supposed to deploy you? Okay, I'm gonna deploy you here. Would be nice to ask Great Britain to help draft the treaty. Defensive pact. Of course, you are not going to accept it. Probably I cannot ask you for anything. What about Prussia? Look at the amount of battalions. This is ridiculous. I mean, oh, okay. Those are on defense. If that's the defense war, well, technically I have a chance winning it, even if they send reinforcements. What do we have here? Some 2 armies, they are in defense. Skirmish infantry and also line infantry. They have better artillery. That sucks. Okay. Army of observation. What do we have here? Skirmish infantry, mobile artillery, shrapnel. Okay. 73 conscript battalions? How many generals you have? Oh, damn. Ulysses Grant. Robert Lee. For real. You sent 2 best generals here. Oh god, you bastards. You bastards. Yeah, you have man advantage as well. I think we need to back down. Or we will lose that way. Sway countries? How could I do that? What if I click on it? Sway with obligation? Okay, offer obligation? I could. They offered something to United States, right? But what? Ah, god, I think we need to back down. No, we don't have any chances, come on. That's gonna kill us. I'm gonna back down. There's no chance. Even with my battalions, they have man's advantage. They have great generals also. So let's quickly take a look. Yeah, it's. I have more. I mean, currently I have, well, less battalions, same amount of men. There is no chance I can win it. I need to wait for technologies then, and maybe try it once again. But there is a right time to back down, and we are going to do so. Yep. Yeah, I know, it sucks. Breach loading artillery unlocked right now. Yeah. Okay. What are the informations here? Fortunately, there are no penalties for that. So now, what could we do? We can either hope that our technological advancements will be enough to really win any war, even with support of United States here, which is kind of weird that they really decided to support it. Or we can also wait for Dutch East Indies to break war, but, well, try to fight for their independence against Netherlands. I'm just wondering. Okay, why is Dutch Western New Guinea now? I had my colony here. They captured it, or what has happened? No idea. Okay, still don't understand that system well. Okay, by changing the design to load the shells from a port in the artillery rather than down the barrel, it is possible to make a much more efficient weapons. That's correct. It unlocks breech loaders for artillery foundry. This is what, production methods? Okay, I'm gonna select new technology. That's gonna be a military technology as well. Hand cranked machine gun. Military statistics, daily organization. We can also go for trench work, 7 years now. Hand cranked machine gun. Possibly that's the best option here. Let's take a look at my army. Skirmish infantry. We still cannot go for trench infantry. Well, basically we cannot upgrade anything. Shrapnel infantry. Sorry, artillery. Upgrade artillery. It's army Belgium. Why there is no... Oh, okay, it's a 0 because I switched. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade all of them. Do you upgrade? I hope so. Is that process in the motion? I have no idea, really. Well, it should be. Gonna go to second Belgian army as well. Gonna click on it. Oh, we can do it this way. Upgrade or artillery unit. Click, 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 click. Cannot? Fair enough. Civilizing mission unlocked. What is it? It falls on our great nation's shoulders to shine the light of modernity into every uncivilized corner of the world, to educate and instill in the less developed peoples the divine values of our glorious culture. Maximum declared interest in family generation against unrecognized powers and max colonial affairs. Unlocks Panama Canal and malaria prevention as a technology. Well, okay. Now we are upgrading those units. Cool. You bastards, how to defeat you? Why do you have such a great support? Drafted treaty. Yeah, I could ask you for military assistance. Oh man, there is a chance for that. What if I owe you obligation? Great Britain will accept this treaty. What does it mean, military assistance? A military agreement between two countries where one country grants military assistance to another country, aiding them with enhanced training and military expertise. What if I go for 10 years? I'm gonna owe you obligation. Let's see how that's gonna play out. Okay, I'm gonna go for 99 years. Oh, you won't accept. Okay, 50 years? Not really, 25 years. You will accept it. If I ask for a defensive pact? No. For 10 years? Not gonna change it at all. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all we can actually ask for. Military assistance. Send proposal. We are in the same power block, come on. Also, we could try the same thing with Prussia. Military access. Oh no, we cannot ask for military assistance because you are weaker than we are. Attempt to sway Prussia failed. Prussia refused to be swayed to our side in diplomatic play against Netherlands. Right. Anarchism spreading. How cool. New journal entry. Establish colonial administration. Well, I forgot that there is a tutorial still. Where is it? Establish colonial administration. In order to best leverage our rule over our African holdings, colonial administration may be established over a given region of the continent. Colonial administrations will expand into neighboring decentralized nations on their own and may be given jurisdiction over our other regional holdings. The scramble for Africa, so it is called, is underway in earnest. Every power worth a hood is seeking slices of the great continent as more jewels in their crowns. Rich in untapped resources and filled with people yet to be put to work, power and prestige are the prizes for the victors. Make no mistake, blood will be spilled long before the scramble ends. Africa waits. How can I do that? I would need to incorporate it? I mean, it's 20 years, come on. I have no idea how to do it. And also support even more interests. Question is whether I need it. Let's go to journal very quickly. Establish colony in Congo. What I need? At least 2 Belgian states. Currently 1. Fulfill this requirement. Strategic region is Congo. Is the largest state in the state region. I don't understand it. Strategic region is Congo? How to do that? No idea. Truly. At least 2 Belgian states. Currently 1 fulfill this requirement. Yeah, I have no clue. Okay, cautious. Our relations are genial and you still wanted to support that damn Netherlands? Come on, what's wrong with you? Trade privileges? What if we do it for both? Oh, you will accept it for 25 years? You will also accept it for 50 years. No, you will not. Let's take 25 years. And let's send that proposal. Maybe we could ask for more. Yeah, Belgian-British treaty has entered into force. And also Declaration of Luxembourg entered into force. Perfect. Okay, 46 minutes. About to finish the episode. Unfortunately, I haven't managed to start war. Not even winning it. Yeah, I bet I would lose it. Maybe there were some chances I could actually win, but they had 4 generals. Probably very decent generals as well, based on the historical facts. More battalions available, more manpower available. I still don't understand why United States were so willing to help them. Why is it Indian territory again? Okay, never mind. So yeah, kinda confusing. We maybe need to wait for United States to go at war with someone. Which, well, is it possible? Maybe with Canada? I don't know. Question is, what are your relations with other nations? You are damaging relations with some countries. For example, with Peru. You have rivals. You have Austria, Russia, and Spain. So there is a chance they will go to war against Spain. Also, they are embargoing Mexico. They have protectorate in Netherlands. Oh god, really? Why? Why? Come on. This is uncool. And that's why I cannot attack them. Well, that wasn't the case before. So I was too late. I could win that war, but I haven't noticed that. Jesus, waiting for too long. That was the main mistake. Okay. Either way, let's finish that episode. I'm gonna recall the quote from the very beginning, and the quote is: I have learned again that one cannot be too strong in battle. Helmut von Moltke the Elder. Fortunately, that quote, truly applied to my situation in today's episode. Okay, with that being said, once again, thank you, and see you next time. Goodbye.